Good morning, my students. Today we solve more exercise on deductive proof. Let's see the first exercise. But today we will solve it in steps. We have studied before how to write the proof. Exercise number 1 in the opposite figure. He gave me here two straight line LK intersect with another straight line XY at point M. And he gave me measure of angle LMX equal 140 degree, and there are here a bisector MH is array bisect the angle KMY into two equal angles. This is a given. And he asked me to find with proof measure of angle XMK, this angle, and second one measure of angle LMY, this angle. And number 3, measure of angle YMK, this angle. And finally, measure of angle YMH, this angle. As the first time, how to find with proof measure of angle XMK. So clear, we have here a straight line LMK. Yes, and then he gave me measure of angle LMX equal 140 degree. So to find measure of angle XMK, we subtract 140 from 180. It will be equal 40 degree. But how to write it in steps with proof? Yes, we must, as first I told you before, we must write this condition since we have here M belongs to LK straight line. So it means we deduce that, therefore, measure of angle XMK equal 180 minus 140 degree equal 40 degree, and the reason here is straight angle. The second order here, measure of angle LMY, how to find it? Yes, we can use here, we have two intersecting straight line at point M. LK intersect at XY at point M. So we have here two vertically opposite angles, which are LMY equal with XMK, because they are two vertically opposite angles, each one equal 40 degree. How to write it with proof? Yes, we must write the first condition here, since LK straight line intersect with XY straight line at point M, we can deduce that measure of angle LMY equal 40 degree, because it will be VOA with angle XMK, and don't forget to write this reason. Number 3, he asked me to find measure of angle YMK. YMK is this angle. Yes, by using the same condition here, we have two straight line intersect at point M, LK and XY at point M. So we have here also two vertically opposite angle LMX equal with YMK equal 140 degree. Okay, how to write it? We have written this part as the first time, LK intersect with XY equal at point M. We don't need to write it again. So we can write here, therefore, like that. Therefore, measure of angle YMK equal 140 degree, because also VOA with what? With LMX. So when we write this condition and we deduce more one, we don't need to write it again, so we can write therefore like that. Finally, he asked me to find measure of angle YMH. Okay, because we have here a bisector MH, so how to find YMH? We know the measure of angle YMK equal 140, so by dividing 140 divided by 2, each one it will be equals what? Equal 70 degree. So we can also write by this way, measure of angle YMH equal 140 divided by 2 equal 70 degree. Let's see more exercise. Exercise number 2. In the opposite figure, find measure of angle XMF. And he gave me this shape like that. We have here more angles. For example, XME equal 120 degree and EMY equal 100 degree and YMF equal 60 degree, and the missing angle here XMF. How to find this angle? I told you before we haven't here any straight line or two straight lines, so we haven't here any straight angle or any two vertically opposite angle. We have only one missing angle, and all angles, it's so clear, exist here. So how to find this missing angle? Yes, by subtracting their sum from 360, we can find this missing angle. But how to write it in proof? As the first time, we must write since measure of angle XMF plus measure of angle XME plus measure of angle EMY plus measure of angle YMF, all of them, their sum equal 360 degree. Therefore, measure of angle XMF equals 360 minus their sum, 60 plus 120 plus 100. It will be finally equal 80 degree. And don't forget to write the reason beside it, accumulative angles. Let's see more exercise and try to answer with me if you can. Find with proof. In this shape, letter A, he gave me a straight line AB, and here he gave me measure of angle ECB equals 70 degree and DCE equal 90 degree, because when we see this box, it means the measure of this angle equal 90 degree. And there are a missing angle DCA. How to find it? By using the proof. Yes, we must, as the first time, write the condition here. It will be C belongs, since C belongs to AB straight line. Therefore, measure of angle ACD equal 180 minus, open brackets, 90 plus 70 equal 20 degree. This is a straight angle. Letter B. He gave me here two angles, XMZ equal 90 degree and XMY equal 130 degree, and he gave me YMZ is a missing angle. How to find it? By using proof. We must write since by this way, because they are a cumulative angle. We must write since measure of angle XMZ plus measure of angle XMY plus measure of angle YMZ equals 360. Therefore, measure of angle XMF equals 360 minus, open brackets, 90 plus 130 equal finally 140 degree, because they are cumulative angles. Letter C. In this shape, he gave me here LZ straight line intersect with YX at point M, and he gave me XML equal 40 degree, and he gave me MF bisect the angle XMZ like that. He asked me to find measure of angle YMZ, this angle, and the second one measure of angle XMF, this angle. First one, by using the two intersecting straight line, we know we have here two vertically opposite angles. Measure of angle YMZ must be equal measure of angle LMX, because they are two vertically opposite angles. But how to write it in proof? Yes, we must write the first condition. Since LZ straight line intersect with XY at point M, therefore measure of angle YMZ equal 40 degree vertically opposite angle. And how to find measure of angle XMF, this angle? We can solve it by many ways. We can use this straight line LZ, and we can find measure of angle XMZ as a first time, and dividing the result by 2 to find the measure of angle XMF. Okay, so we can write this by write m, since m belongs to LZ, that it means there are straight line from downside here. Okay, so how to find this angle? Therefore, measure of angle xmz equal 100, 80 minus 1 minus 40 equal 140 degree, and then we can find the required angle, measure of angle xmf. It will be equal finally 140 divided by 2 equals 70 degree. And we can take a brackets, try to solve it by yourself. This exercise number 3. Try to solve it by yourself and send me your answer, okay, in the school or in Teams. It's up to you. And this also you can solve by yourself. Thanks for your listening. Goodbye, and the next session.